Hello? Can everybody hear me? Can we please be quiet? Hello? Can everybody hear me? Okay, great. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Keystone College's commencement ceremony. Please rise if you are able and remove your caps for the presentation of our nation's colors.
Welcome, everyone. Please be seated. Good morning, and welcome to Keystone College's 152nd Commencement. I'm Dr. Andra Masu. I'm the Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs at Keystone. Okay. Can everyone in the back hear me? Okay. All right, let's start with a round of applause for the Color Guard and the Keystone College Symphonic Band and Bagpiper. Just a reminder to please put your phones on silence during the ceremony. It's now my pleasure to recognize the members of the President's Cabinet, the members of the Board of Trustees, the President of the Alumni Association, Invocation and Benediction Speaker, the Outstanding Graduate, Commencement Speaker, Daniel Harry Esquire, the Chair of the Board of Trustees, Honorary Degree recipients, Kenneth and Lynn Reynolds, and the President of Keystone College, Mr. John F. Blow, Sr. I would also like to gratefully acknowledge Keystone College's excellent faculty seated here in front of me. I would now like to invite Reverend Lucas R. Taylor, the Alumni Fundraising Specialist, to the podium for the invocation.
Good morning. Please join me in a moment of reflection. Standing on the edge of possibility, we break to drink in the deep sense of accomplishment, pride, and hope of this very moment. Suspended in time between a student's present and a graduate's future, we begin this commencement ceremony. I invite you to pause for a moment. Let us remember the challenges that we've faced, the obstacles that you've overcome, and the lessons that you've learned. Let us acknowledge the support and encouragement we've received from our families, friends, mentors. May this ceremony be a reminder of the value of education and the responsibilities that come with it. May it inspire us to use our knowledge and our talents for the betterment of our communities and our world as a whole. Let us today create a world where empowered students live in a diverse community where responsibility, integrity, mutual respect, and lifelong learning will be the foundations of your everlasting growth. Thank you.
Thank you, Reverend Taylor. We would now like to start singing the national anthem led by the Keystone College Symphonic Band. Gentlemen, please remove your caps. Thank you. It is now my pleasure to introduce Mr. John F. Polo, Sr., the 12th President of Keystone College. President Polo.
Wow. That's really something. This is awesome. This is the best part of the job. This is what it's all about, right? Chair Haggerty and trustees, students, families, faculty, alumni, staff, and guests, welcome everyone. It's a great day to be a Keystone Giant. And I'm so happy to say, congratulations to the class of 2023. I gotta tell you, that sounded so good, I think I'm gonna say it again. Congratulations to the class of 2023. As I stand here today and look at all of you, I'm truly inspired by what I see. We're all here today for one reason, and that is to celebrate you and what you have accomplished. I know your families and friends are so proud of you, as are your professors and the entire Keystone College community. I'm also profoundly grateful to our faculty for their passion for academic excellence and unwavering commitment to our students. To our faculty, thank you so much for teaching, mentoring, and always supporting our students. How about a round of applause for our remarkable faculty? I can tell you this from the straight from my heart. I'm especially thrilled for each and every one of you today. Looking at all of you brings me back to this day many years ago when I sat right where you are as a proud member of the Keystone Junior College class of 1969. Yeah, I'm not old. I was a working class kid from the Bronx, from a family with 4 children and no money for college, and the first generation in my family to pursue a degree. I worked part-time while attending Keystone, and like many of you, took out loans to pay for my education. My wife, who was my fiancée at the time, sat in the audience just as she is today. We've come a long way together. Thank you, honey. Keystone is where it started for me. That day in 1969 marked the beginning of a career that spanned more than 50 years in business with some amazing organizations that took me to virtually every corner of the world. It's a heavy. It also marked the beginning of an educational journey that concluded with a second master's degree from the University of Pennsylvania nearly 30 years later. My unshakable faith in lifelong learning as a path to success remains with me this day. Actually, the most unexpected part of my journey was coming back to Keystone 53 years later to become its 12th president. I had served on the Board of Trustees of the college for 11 years, and when the previous president left for a job at another college, I saw an opportunity to serve a very special institution that nurtured my interests and creativity and helped me believe that I was capable of doing good work beyond even my own expectations. So I'm back, giving back to a place that I deeply believe in and doing the most rewarding work of my life. What I see here today is truly inspiring, not only in the quality of work, but also in the devotion to our students by our faculty and staff. More importantly, I come to this job with the belief in the transformative power of education as the game changer that lifts all boats and levels the playing field for everyone. That's why I can say with the greatest assurance, future is yours to own. Seize the day, and you will be surprised what you can accomplish. You will face and overcome challenges beyond what you thought were possible. Be sure to pass your knowledge on and wisdom along to others along the way. In the words of Winston Churchill, success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Since 1868, generations of students have found personally rewarding careers after graduating from Keystone, often achieving prominence in their fields as well as in service to their communities, our nation, and the world. You are now called upon to carry out that proud tradition. As I said earlier, it all started here for me at Keystone. I really love this college, and I'm proud to serve as its president. I hope you will all look back on your days here with equal affinity and satisfaction, not as an end, but a defining point of departure in your future. Your best days lie ahead. Make this a better world. Make this a more just world. Look back on what you have learned here and write your own story. And remember Keystone as the place where it all began for you, much as it did for me. I am reminded by a quote by the great Dr. Martin Luther King. The function of education is to teach one to think intensively and think critically. Intelligence plus character, that is the goal of true education. Those words are perhaps more relevant today than they were a generation ago. So those are some words of advice for the future. But let me add some advice that is more to the present. Enjoy this moment. It's your day. Give yourself a big round of applause. Smile. Laugh. Hug your family members. From this moment on, you are Keystone alumni, and we are so proud of you today and forever. To the amazing class of 2023, thank you, do good work, and be well. Keystone College Board policy relating to honorary degree and process criteria stipulates that such degree recipients are to be individuals who have contributed significantly to the college, the wider community, or to humanity. This year's nominees meet the criteria of distinguished public service and unstinting support for the ideals of the college that provides examples for students, alumni, and society. We are pleased to award honorary degrees at Keystone's 152nd commencement to Paul and Lynn Reynolds. Paul and Lynn Reynolds and the Reynolds family have been lifetime supporters of Keystone College. Paul has supported the Keystone Open Golf Tournament since its inception 31 years ago and is the honorary chair for the 32nd running of the event, which benefits the Keystone College Alumni Association Endowed Scholarship Fund. The Reynolds family was part of the founding fathers of Keystone Academy and donated 13 acres of land to the campus. The Freer Reynolds Residence Hall is named in part for the family, and Paul cut the ribbon at the opening of the residence hall on his 50th birthday. All told, 32 members of the Reynolds family have attended Keystone, including his wife Lynn, who attended then Keystone Junior College in 1970 and 1971. For over 40 years, Paul and Lynn owned and operated Bricks Market in Tunkhannock and were spirited local leaders giving back to the community through their support of many charitable causes. We now invite them to come forward to receive the honorary degree. To all these presents may come, be it known that the Board of Trustees of Keystone College has awarded Paul and Lynn Reynolds the honorary degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, together with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. In witness thereof, the seal of the college and the signatures, as authorized by the Board of Trustees, are hereunto affixed. Awarded at La Plume, Pennsylvania, this 20th day of May, 2023. Congratulations, Paul and Lynn. Members of the Keystone class of 2023, when we tell you that you can accomplish remarkable things in your life and that the sky is the limit for each and every one of you, please realize that these are more than polite compliments and encouragement. For over 150 years, Keystone has had a proud history of producing great leaders in every field and all walks of life. Our graduates have distinguished themselves in the brightest lights and on the most prominent stages in the nation and the world. As proof of that, we need to look no further than today's honors guest and commencement speaker. The Honorable William R. Evanina is the former director of the National Counterintelligence and Security Center in Washington, D.C., a proud 1987 alum, a graduate of Keystone College, and a native of nearby Peckville, PA. Bill Evanina is currently the founder and CEO of the Evanina Group, advising CEOs and boards of directors on strategic corporate risk. Bill was confirmed by the United States Senate on May 6, 2020, to be the first Senate-confirmed director of the National Counterintelligence and Security Center. He served as the NCSC director since 2014 and was head of counterintelligence for the United States government, an awesome responsibility and service to our country for which we are all incredibly grateful. In that role, Bill was responsible for leading and supporting counterintelligence and security activities of the nation's intelligence community, the United States government, and private sector entities at risk from intelligence collection or attack by foreign adversaries. He oversaw national-level activities such as the National Insider Threat Task Force, security and background investigations, counterintelligence cyber operations, and supply chain threat awareness to the nation's critical infrastructure. Under his leadership, NCSC produced the President's National Counterintelligence Strategy of the United States of America 2020. Bill chaired the National Counterintelligence Policy Board and the Allied Security and Counterintelligence Forum, comprised of leaders, counterintelligence and security leaders from Australia, Canada, New Zealand, and the United Kingdom, and served as chair of the NATO Counterintelligence Panel. Prior to his selection as NCSC director, Bill was chief of the CIA's Counterespionage Group. He served as special assistant in charge of the FBI's Washington field office, where he led operations in both counterintelligence and counterterrorism divisions. All told, Bill has more than 31 years of distinguished federal service, 24 of which as a special agent with the FBI, where he led some of the highest profile terrorism investigations in our nation's histories, including the 9/11 attacks, the anthrax attacks, the Daniel Pearl kidnapping. He retired from federal service in 2021. It's also important to recognize that Bill's background and upbringing is similar to many of us here in northeastern Pennsylvania. He attended Valley View High School, where he played baseball and football. As he is the first in his family to attend college, he holds an associate degree from then Keystone Junior College, where he played baseball and graduated summa cum laude. He continued his academics and athletics with a bachelor's degree summa cum laude in public administration from Wilkes University and a master's degree in educational leadership from Arcadia University. Bill resides in Alexandria, Virginia with his wife Julie and their two sons, Dominic and Will. Bill, on behalf of all of us here today, we would like to thank you for your long and dedicated service to the security of our country. Members of the class of 2023, it is my great pleasure to introduce you to a true Keystonian, a giant in his own right, the Honorable William R. Evanina.
Wow. Good morning. Good morning. One more time. Good morning. There you go. Wow, very humbling introduction. President Pullo, thank you very much. Trustees, professors, instructors, coaches, parents, friends, and the class of 2023, I humbly salute you today. And as President Pullo said, today is one of the most momentous days that you're ever going to have in your life. So to join President Pullo and to start, I offer you a round of applause. So with that humbling introduction, President Pullo, I'm a little bit off kilter, so bear with me. That was incredibly humbling, and I am a proud Keystone Giant from the class of 1987. So where do I start here in this commencement speech? As I drove into this beautiful campus yesterday, touring around my historic haunts and places where I lived, grew, developed as a student here at Keystone, it struck me how beautiful this campus is. As a student, you reside here every day and you're not aware of that. And you won't be aware of that for a while. But trust me, when you come back here 5 years from now, 10 years from now, or like me, 38 years ago, you will be struck with the awesomeness and the beauty that Keystone College has within its midst. I had an opportunity yesterday to spend some time with President Pullo, members of the Board of Trustees. I can proudly tell you Keystone's current situation and future is in great hands. So thank you, Board of Trustees. As I drove yesterday throughout the sports complex, I was taken aback by the fact that it was a sports complex. When I was here, I played baseball for Coach Mold. There was a baseball field and a cornfield. Nothing more. And look at it now. Much has changed in 36 years. Let's take a look at just a few things that have changed. First, the campus is stunning, recognizable, and I'm in awe of the awesomeness of which Keystone College takes care of beauty of the historic university. This college of human beings, buildings, structure, and culture is fascinating. Second, I graduated, like President Pullo, from Keystone Junior College. Third, my mom and dad were alive when I was here. So graduates, take care and appreciate your mom and dad while they're here, because they won't always be here. Fourth, and I know class of 2023, this will be very difficult to contemplate. There was no internet when I was here. We used floppy disks on word processors. And last, look at what you're holding in your hand, that mobile device. Did not have that. No mobile phones when I sat here 36 years ago, no ability to text, send videos, and do all the awesome things you do all day, every day on that phone. Furthermore, as I drove around yesterday, I went down by Lackawanna Hall. It's where I lived in a dorm. It's now the Environmental Education Institute on Regina Way, down by Ackerley Creek. We did a lot of fishing in that creek. In the TV room of that house, we had a pay telephone with a rotary dial. I hear the parents laughing. Class of 23, you could Google that later so you don't know what that is. Both the pay phone and the rotary dial. As I look out to this crowd and I see you looking quizzically thinking about not only today, the 4 years you spent here, but where you're going to go eat dinner tonight. I see relief, trepidation, anxiety, pride, and a whole lot of what does life have in store for me in those little bubbles floating above your heads. They're natural, they're normal, and you should own that. I sat where you were sitting, as many of us did. It's awe-inspiring, but it also should be very encouraging to you as you lead from this gymnasium into this awesome world that we have in front of you. For me, when I sat there, I was mostly full of pride. As you heard the president talk about, I was the first in my family to graduate college. My dad graduated high school and entered the Navy. My mom quit school in the 8th grade to work in a dress factory. My parents divorced when I was 12 years old. We moved into Section 8 housing, where my brother, sister, and I would wait every single month for the first of the month for our government cheese and butter and food stamps to be delivered. There were some difficult times back then, I promise you. And I remember them very well, because they all mean something. I tell you this why. Because look at me here today. The introduction that Dr. Pluto gave was so humbling to me, and the ability to showcase the fact that a Northeast Pennsylvania graduate of Keystone and any graduate of Keystone can do anything they strive to do whenever they want to do it in the way they want to do it. So I challenge you to be that person, to do whatever you want to do, the way you want to do it, and how you want to do it, because the world is open for you to do that. Also say this because my brother, my sister, and I somehow made it out. Made it out of whatever, but how do we do it? My sister went to the University of South Carolina and graduated, is now an FBI agent. My brother went on to college and is an Orthodox priest with a degree in divinity. We made it, we succeeded, but how? Well, it takes a village. Oftentimes multiple villages, family villages, neighborhood villages, peer villages, friendship villages. Everyone has their own village story. And I want to tell you now about my Keystone Village story. Dr. Stephen Kostage, who passed away in 2017, was an esteemed biology professor here at Keystone College. He was a neighbor of ours growing up down in Peckville, Pennsylvania. He knew I had potential in sports and possibly academia. He saw the potential in me for which I did not see. So one warm May Saturday, Dr. Kostage took my dad and I for a ride up to La Plume to visit Keystone College and to meet the head baseball coach, Dr. Michael Mould. I promise you, my entire life changed that day in May of 1985. It was my first official visit to a college campus. It was my last official visit to a college campus. It was warm outside, very warm. College students were out on a Saturday afternoon to sunny, warm weather, doing what college students do on a Saturday afternoon in warm, sunny weather. I learned that day from Coach Mould, Dr. Kostage, that Keystone prided itself on being an extended family. And I also learned that you could take classes at night, which was really surreal for me, and that you could pick your own schedule. Someone who was not all that fond of the high school experience, this was intriguing to me. I also learned that Coach Mould was a serious dude, but he had a comforting smile. And I recognize him as Hall of Famer, Coach Doc Mould. Doc walked my dad and I through the financial aid and loan process, illuminating the fact that someone like me could actually go to college and was feasible with loans and grants and work-study programs. He then proceeded to burst my bubble and inform me that the Phillies were not going to draft me in the major leagues. It was not a good feeling, but his candidness began that moment and carried on till today. Doc Mould and I spent some time alone that afternoon, walking around campus, talking generally about baseball, but more importantly, talking about life, about my family, about my hopes, my dreams, my wishes. We sat down in the bleachers overlooking Bailey Field, and we had the most amazing conversation about life. In a serious tone, yet somehow with comforting and encouraging voice and cadence, Coach Mould said, "Billy," and no one else called me Billy except my mom, so this was really a strike to me. "Billy, I'm sure you have dreams, what you want to do in life, and make it all come true. And they all start with a solid education and you standing here on this field with a diploma in your hand. Keystone will put you in the right place for you to want to succeed if you choose to want to succeed. I will ensure that path is here for you, but you have to walk that path. It was a powerful moment for me. No one had ever been that candid with me before. No one had ever been that supportive of me before. At the same time, it was incredibly motivational. As the president mentioned, I graduated 2 years later, summa cum laude, and was nominated for Academic All-American. Most importantly, it was the beginning of my Keystone Village. It was created in that particular moment on that Saturday in May 1985. Dr. Kostage and Dr. Mold became not only influential human beings in my life, but they became the cornerstone of my Keystone Village. And that Keystone Village cornerstone grew every day that I was here starting in September of 1985. From that moment I stepped on this campus in 1985, I did not want to let them down. I did not want to let Coach Mold or Dr. Kostage down in any manner, shape, or form. For the first time in my life, I felt accountable. Accountable in the classroom, accountable athletically, accountable as to how I carried myself as a student on this campus. Dr. Mold, I'm forever grateful to you and your family. Yes, we can clap for Dr. Mold. So let's talk a little bit about accountability. Accountability will be one of the most important aspects of your life moving forward. For your success, for your perseverance, and for your willingness to want to be successful, accountability will be a core factor in that effort. Being accountable to others, the willingness to want to be accountable to others, being accountable to your family, coworkers, friends, society writ large. If you are accountable, I promise you will succeed. Accountability for me began that sunny day in May 1985. It carried on to the fall as a freshman here at Keystone Junior College with Coach Mold and Dr. Kostage being the key fundamental cornerstones of that accountability in my Keystone Village. Carrying it forward to my career, what does it mean to be accountable? For me, when I was a special agent in the FBI, I was accountable to my partner and to my squad 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Whether investigating bank robberies, kidnappings, surveilling mobsters, tracking down fugitives, investigating terrorists, catching spies, every minute of my life was about accountability. I remember after the events of September 11th, 2001, of which most of these college graduates were not even born, the accountability risk was palpable and real. The accountability factor was also very high. I was working in New Jersey and investigating United Flight 93, which took off in Newark, New Jersey, and the terrorists crashed it in Somerset, Pennsylvania. Not only were my partners and I responsible for investigating that plane crash, we were accountable for the 40 family members who perished that day, for the families of those individuals who died. We are accountable to them to provide answers to the loved ones who died at the hands of international terrorists. I was accountable to the 5 families who lost their individuals in the anthrax attacks in Princeton, New Jersey, just a few months later. And for me personally, accountability meant conducting surveillance on a mailbox in Princeton, New Jersey, where the letters were mailed from. 12-hour shifts, documenting every person, thing, suspicious activity, counting every squirrel that came near that mailbox. I can tell you for a fact that mailbox never moved. It's still there. As a SWAT team member in the FBI, I was accountable for ensuring that every high-risk arrest, search warrant, and operation, that not only I, but my partners came home every single operation safe to our families. That assignment could be the first operator in the door, arresting the bad guy, perimeter watching windows, or it could be just driving a van to the operation. Each role in itself required the utmost accountability. As a sniper on the FBI SWAT team, it was my responsibility to protect my teammates as they entered into a hostile building to make an arrest, to ensure their safety, ensure they came home. I was accountable. Any lack of accountability on my part could result in a failed operation or someone on my team being injured or worse. When I was a senior official at the CIA, I was accountable for ensuring my entire team uncovered every possible rock to identify the next spy or potential spy that had intent to ruin or damage our national security and our nation. Failed accountability, the risk factor was too high, and there was zero tolerance for failure. And later in my career as the nation's top counterintelligence official, I met with intelligence officials from around the world. It was my duty, and I was accountable for ensuring the intelligence that I shared on behalf of our nation would benefit them and their nations, and at the same time, I was accountable for representing the United States of America around the world. When I was nominated by the President of the United States and then confirmed by the U.S. Senate, I was now accountable to senators, congressmen, congresswomen who performed oversight into our nation's intelligence programs, successful operations, and failed operations. And let me tell you, testifying in front of angry members of Congress is not a fun day. But I was accountable. I'm accountable every day to my loving wife, Julianne, and to my sons, Dominic and Will. Accountability as a husband, as a partner, and accountability as a father. Accountability also means, and more importantly, means being accountable to yourself, staying true to your core values, your ethics, and being accountable to your morals. Accountable to you for your own character that you developed. Doing the right thing when no one else is watching. So I'll ask you, who are you accountable for? Who are you accountable to today as you sit here as soon-to-be graduates of Keystone College? Just take a moment and think about, who are you accountable to? And think beyond your parents. As you contemplate your accountability, as well as where you're going to eat dinner tonight, I have a few final pieces of advice. Number one, track your journey. Keep a list of your goals. Use that smartphone in your hand. Not now. You are accountable to me now, so pay attention. Use your notes app. You need to be accountable. If you track your journey will complete successfully. Each goal you should have, write 3 objectives for that goal. And then have a reach goal. What do you want to do in 5 years? Where do you want to be? What city do you want to live in? What kind of job do you want to have in 5 years? Write it down and review it every 6 months just to see if you're on that right path. And the little wins. The big wins will be there, but every single time you have little wins, write them down, because there's going to come a day when you're going to have a sad day, depressing day, and the day's not going to work well for you. Look back to your notes for those little wins that will get you through that bad day. It'll work. Number 2, empathy. As part of your individual ethos, no person shall be invisible to you. Make that true today. Say hello to those who are not used to having people say hello to. The cleaning staff, cafeteria staffs, bus drivers, servers in restaurants, bus boys, bus women in restaurants, janitors, anyone out there that you would normally not say hello to, today you start saying hello to. They all have a story. They all have a journey. Be part of their journey. You will make an impact, I promise you. Number 3 is your brand. You have a brand. You earned it. It starts with your name and ends with your reputation. Preserve your brand. Market your brand. Have pride in your brand. But most importantly, protect your brand. No self-inflicted wounds to your brand. It's with you forever. Cherish it and own your personal brand. With that brand, be early. Be 15 minutes early for everything. My old boss, the FBI, Director Mueller, would always say, if you aren't 15 minutes early, you're late. Make it a habit. It helps solidify your ethos, and it for sure accentuates your brand. And ask questions. Ask for things you want in life. Nothing comes for free, and certainly nothing comes to those who don't ask for it. You are your own best asset. And don't text your ask in person. Take opportunities that come your way. As Coach Mold would say, you can't hit the ball if you don't swing the bat. Opportunities will come to you. Be able to identify those opportunities and be brave enough to take them. You have one shot at this life. Take that swing, walk through that door. Mentor someone. Mentor someone who needs your mentorship. Reach out and offer a helping hand, your helping hand. That person needs you. They need you now. They just might need an ear, but they might need someone to be accountable to. You will be rewarded in ways you can't even imagine. Call people on that telephone in your hand. Trust me, you could actually make a phone call with that thing, not just text numbers. And someone will actually answer it on the other side. They will be scared because they'll think something's wrong, but your job will be to say, nothing's wrong, Mom, nothing's wrong, Dad, brother, sister, I'm just calling you on the phone. They will be scared, but assure them this is a positive thing, right? They're not used to you calling them. That phone is not just for texting, apps, videos, Snapchat, Instagram. People need to hear voices. They need to hear your voices. Communicate verbally, and you will always be ahead of the game. You will always be an individual if you are calling people on the telephone. Number 9 would be want to win. Want to win at this game of life. You have to want to win. Remember what Coach Mold told me that one Saturday about wanting to be successful and wanting to be elite? Be aggressive and do what you want, but be aggressive and do what you want to do the way you want to do it, but be aggressive and want to win with humility and empathy. Hug your parents and loved ones. Hug those who helped you get here today. You know, COVID took away our hugging rights. Bring them back. A little extra squeeze today for your parents and your family members and your friends, and thank them. And last but not least, take the time to actually write them a letter of how they impacted you and how they were a significant part of you being here today. You'll need a stamp for that letter. Ask your parents about stamps. That letter will last a hell of a lot longer than any email or text. They will cherish it, trust me. So, I want to sincerely wish you all the luck possible in this venture. After today, into this amazing, complicated, challenging, and yet very rewarding world in which we live in. It will be a challenge, I promise you that. But you are ready for it. Keystone College has prepared you for this challenge you're about to enter. Additionally, this amazing country we call America, with her democratic values and land of opportunity, has just opened her doors to you. Run through those doors. Don't walk. We live in the greatest nation ever created in the world. Take advantage of being part of this free, democratic, and merit-based society where you can be whatever you want to be, wherever you want to be it, and how you want to be it. Enjoy America. It's here for your taking. The first step in your journey of accountability is concluded today. As you grasp your diploma and you walk out of here with your parents, you take photographs, you hug your parents, your friends, your classmates, and you're on with your day. So I'll tell you in conclusion, when you do so, when you leave here, when you drive out of this campus, smile and be very proud. I am proud of each and every one of you. You've earned today and all that comes with it. So I'll say, go be someone special. Strive to be elite. You will be elite. You have to want to be special, and you will be elite. So class of 2023, I'm humbled and honored to be here with you today. I cherish the opportunities you have in front of you for the rest of your life. Go get it with gusto, aggression, humility, and humbleness. Thank you very much for this opportunity. Have a great day.
Bill, you're not done yet. In recognition of your service protecting the security and safety of our country, as well as to honor and express our thanks to such a distinguished alumnus of Keystone College, Keystone is pleased to present you with the honorary degree of Doctor of Humane Letters at this 152nd commencement. The Outstanding Graduate Award is presented to a student who excels academically and also contributes in many ways to the life of Keystone's campus. Amelie Miller is the 2023 Outstanding Graduate. A native of South Williamsport, she is graduating summa cum laude with a Bachelor of Science degree in psychology. An honors scholar, she is a recipient of the esteemed Keystone College Academic Excellence Scholarship and is receiving her bachelor's degree in only 3 years. Amelie will continue her education in Point Park University's clinical psychology program. You can read about her many accomplishments in the commencement program. Please join me in welcoming Amelie Miller.
Hi guys, thank you for the opportunity to stand before you all today. I truly feel honored and humbled. Before I start, I'd really like to thank a few people who have helped me get here. So I want to thank my family with me today. So my dad, stepmom, Mimi and Pappy, and don't cry, and my little brothers Oliver and Brady, and my best friend since childhood, Christina. I also want to thank Dr. Michael McDougall for his relentless support and belief in me. And I'd also like to thank my best friend Meg, who is the reason I came here. She's really like a big sister to me, and she always keeps me grounded. And I'm so thankful for her and everyone that I mentioned. I also want to say, if anyone saw me put that flag in the wrong place, no you didn't. So speaking from my experience, there is something so powerfully transformative about place. Coming into Keystone in 2020, I was really a shell of who I am now. I was a deeply anxious person. I was dealing with a really significant loss in my family, and we were all in the peak of COVID. And the world at this time was pretty dark and pretty cold, and I know this sounds familiar for many of you. But as cold as the world was at this time, I quickly was made to understand that something about this place is so warm. Keystone is unique in that people know your name here. Anyone sitting here today knows that this campus may not be ideal for people who don't like hugs, because everyone hugs here. You're greeted before you're even fully in the doorway of the market. Our campus teams and clubs support each other's games, matches, meets, and events. Professors check in on you, and custodian, maintenance, and cafeteria workers ask about your well-being and go out of their way to make your day easier. And what stands out about all of these warm experiences at Keystone is that this campus community is so good at celebrating each other's successes. Experiencing a place where everyone wants you to succeed in the most unenvious and genuine way is so rare. So one recent memory I have of this happened a few months ago. I was at breakfast and I read the email telling me that I had been accepted into my grad program. And so for those of you here that know what it's like to apply to an interview for a doctoral program, you'll know that the process is long and exhausting and entails a lot of rejection. So up to this point, and actually still to this day, I had been denied from every other single school I applied for or interviewed at. So that morning I was in a frenzy of creating like 500 other backup plans for my life. So I desperately wanted to share this good news with somebody. So I went up to the one woman working in the cafeteria and I actually cried to her, and she dropped what she was doing and told me how amazing I was, and she hugged me, and she just became like my biggest fan in that moment. And she only knew me from the eggs and potatoes that I get every morning, yet she dropped everything to make me feel celebrated. And that's really, really special to me. And this kind of warmth is replicated every day I set foot on campus. And a community of this nature has really transformed me and helped me step into my most authentic, successful self. But what does it even mean to be your most successful self? I was speaking to someone recently about how I have a pretty good stat sheet. Like, I have a handful of tangible accolades, and I feel like I look good on paper, and even being up here is based on those tangible accolades, but physical achievement just isn't really my currency for success, and I think there's a lot more to being successful than our Western competitive world pushes. So when I think of success, I don't really see it as something we arrive at, but rather this ever-evolving process that is largely internal and personal. I see success as how satisfied we are with ourselves and with our lives, how we touch others, how we give ourselves to the world. And so transcendentalist thinker and writer Ralph Waldo Emerson put this whole idea of what it means to be successful more beautifully than I ever could. So I'd just like to share this with you. He wrote that to leave the world a bit better, whether by a healthy child, a garden patch, or a redeemed social condition, to have played and laughed with enthusiasm and sung with exultation, to know even one life has breathed easier because you have lived. This is to have succeeded. And I think Emerson's words are beautiful, and I think it's so crucial for each and every one of us to define our own currency of success, even if that may be as simple as just planting a garden patch. And so with that, I just want to say thank you again to faculty, staff, friends, family, and most importantly, every graduate sitting here today. You're all so worthy of being celebrated for your successes that are both seen and unseen. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Emily, for the heartfelt and motivating message. Keystone College is recognizing our graduating veterans with a special red, white, and blue honor cord in honor of their service to our country. At this time, I would like to ask all veterans, including our graduating veterans and active duty military personnel who served our country, to please stand and be recognized. Many of you who are graduating today earned academic awards presented to you at our all-college honors convocation. Those awards are all listed in today's program. In addition, a significant number of you earned academic honor awards determined by your grade point average at the time of graduation: cum laude, magna cum laude, and summa cum laude. These honors will be noted as we present the diplomas. They're also in our program. We ask those today who are graduating with honors to stand and be recognized with a well-deserved round of applause. We are going to begin the conferral of degrees to the Keystone College graduates. There will be a professional photographer taking pictures of each graduate. We ask that in the interest of decorum and as a courtesy to those around you, please remain seated while the graduates are awarded their degrees. Thank you to all of you for your cooperation. Marshals, please take your positions. I invite President Pulo and Chair of the Board of Trustees, Daniel Haggerty, to join me in the conferral of degrees. Candidates for the degrees of Master of Accountancy, Masters of Business Administration, Master of Education, Master of Science in Criminal Justice, Master of Science in Sport Leadership Management, Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, Associate in Science, and Associate in Applied Science. Please rise, that's all of you. Mr. Chairman, on behalf of the faculty of Keystone College, I present these candidates and respectfully recommend that such degrees be conferred upon them.
This is a great honor today. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania and the Board of Trustees of Keystone College, I confer upon the candidates the degrees of Master of Accountancy, Master of Business Administration, Master of Education, Master of Science in Criminal Justice, Master of Science in Sport Leadership Management, Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, Associate in Science, and Associate in Applied Science from Keystone College. Congratulations.
We now have the special privilege of presenting the 2023 graduates of Keystone College with a symbol of their accomplishments. Professor Dr. Patricia Davis, please come forward to hood the Masters of Accountancy and Master of Business Administration candidates. For the Masters of Accountancy, Prakash Gurung. Ryan Christopher McDonald. For the Masters of Business Administration, Antonio Lovell Cockrell. Karina Dawn Grimm. Colin Alexander Courage. Kelly Ann Kuzma. Nicholas Mackenzie Nunez. Kyle Patrick Walsh. Alexandra Devon Williams. Dr. Karen Arcangelo, please come forward to hood the Master of Education candidates. Daniel Joseph Anthony Luch II. Marley Esther Santos. Associate Professor Stacy Weiland Berlinski, please come forward to hood the Master of Science and Criminal Justice candidates. Christine Ann Kerner. Crystal Leah Kowalczyk. Assistant Professor Dr. Sandra Smith, please come forward to hood the Master of Science in Sport Leadership Management candidates. James T. Colapetro. Riley Alexis Hayes. Talib Morris. Marcelo Ronzo Polar. Lauren Victoria Rodriguez. Thank you. We now will begin awarding the undergraduate degrees. For the Bachelor of Arts, Emma Alden Amaral. Nicole Elizabeth Bartow. Cassandra Aaliyah Clapper. Ellen Megan Dwyer. Brianna Riley Frankowski. Teresa Marie Frankowski, summa cum laude. Kayla Estelle Gretsch, summa cum laude. Ethan McNitt Heller. Hollis Victoria Claire Hoban. Nina Johnson. Chad Anthony Jones II, Honor Scholar, magna cum laude. Kelly Ann Landon. Alyssa Lynn Morris, cum laude. Yamale Nieves Santana. Abigail Rose Roberts. Jameer Spencer Smith. For the Bachelor of Science candidates, Jennifer Aguilar Garcia. Helen Tolope Ajayi, cum laude. Renata Bayer Alberisi. Miranda M. Argueta. Grace Elizabeth Akema, magna cum laude. Jessica Ruthen Baker, summa cum laude. Caitlin Elizabeth Bankus, magna cum laude. Justin Thomas Bailey. Caitlin Lee Beck. Lindsay A. Bell, cum laude. Samantha Jansen Benjamin, magna cum laude. Jaylee Elise Betancourt, magna cum laude. Alyssa Mary Booth, cum laude. Sheila Brandenburg. Hannah Letitia Brown. Olivia Joan Buglehall, cum laude. Sarah Danielle Carpinetti, magna cum laude. Jack T. Carrera. Aaliyah S. Carter Wallace. Michael A. Casey, cum laude. Brianna Page Chantelou. Tyler David Kluel. John Edward Kulba. Inara Balin Carrara. Dylan Costello, summa cum laude. Shalise Shanika Cowan. John Colin Coles, cum laude. Carissa Elizabeth Coles, magna cum laude. Anna M. Jesus. Ryan Jacob DeReamer. Angel Emmanuel Diaz. Joshua Edward Doyle, Honor Scholar, summa cum laude. Erin Janine Dunn, summa cum laude. Courtney Elizabeth Dwyer. Madeline Marie Fernandez. Ashley Marie Flores. Nico Salvatore Forlenza. Amy Franklin, summa cum laude. Seth Allen Franklin. Alyssa Rose Friends, cum laude. Jordan Nicole Fry, cum laude. Athalia Garcia, cum laude. Connor Rourke Gartland. Madeline Cheryl Glogowski, magna cum laude. Eric Arnandos Gomez. Mercedes Michelle Goodwin. Freytalk, Honor Scholar, summa cum laude. Jonathan Thomas Grimm. Yasmin Guzman. Alex Hackenberg. Cassandra Lordos Hall, cum laude. Abigail Patricia Hayford, magna cum laude. Madison G. Hedgety, summa cum laude. Jacqueline Hernandez, cum laude. Shannon Marie Hornung, cum laude. Teresa A. Hosea. Jared Daniel Huck. Averia Elizabeth Hauser. Noah Paul Huslander, magna cum laude. Jenna Marie Hutchinson, cum laude. Kelly Nicole Irwin. Cody M. Iverson. Alana Paige Gerald, cum laude. Lauren Elaine Klein, cum laude. Lexus Taylor Kochmer, Honor Scholar, magna cum laude. Ashley Nicole Latassa, summa cum laude. Justin Robert Lasota, magna cum laude. Joshua Leander. Melissa E. Lee. Claudia Giomar Leon Andrade, magna cum laude. Brianna Shea Leone. Samantha Ann Levy. Kevin DeQuan Lewis. Caitlin Marie Lichtenstein, cum laude. Nicholas Michael Liozzo, magna cum laude. Kenneth Livingston. Veronica and Holly Machakoti. Christian X. Manzalillo. Ryan Martin, magna cum laude. Melanie Asuncion Martinez, honor scholar, summa cum laude. Taylor Alexis Millard. Emily Jane Miller, honor scholar, summa cum laude. Caleb Christian Molitoris. Beyonce P. Moore. Ty Keys, Keyshawn Morton. Colin David Mulhern, cum laude. Paige Arden Murdoch. Jonathan Richard Nanowitz, cum laude. Isaac Jerome Neal, cum laude. Kayana Laverne Nelson. Greg Nepa, summa cum laude. Kaylin S. Nichols. Alexander Robert Norton. Evans Obang. Carla M. Ortiz. Marlena Kristen Pegula. Carlos Perez Guerrero. Samantha Persichetti, cum laude. Wilbur Whitfield Peterson IV, summa cum laude. Albert M. Pua. Emily Cecilia Post, magna cum laude. Summer Rain Price, cum laude. Mackenzie Sierra Purdy, magna cum laude. Kayla Ann Reed. Shelby Ann Reese, cum laude. Juana J. Reyes de Rosario, summa cum laude. Thomas Edward Roach, cum laude. Ana Maria Rodriguez, magna cum laude. Angel Rodriguez, magna cum laude. Madeline Rosado Cruz, summa cum laude. Keanu Rosario, magna cum laude. Paige Renee Ross. Maria Teresa Sacco. Adrian Verrett. Kaylee Ann Sanko. Evelyn C. Santana Decato, summa cum laude. Joel Santos. Travis Joel Schneider. Gwyneth J. Saravinsky, magna cum laude. Keesis Sierra Feliciano, magna cum laude. Hallie Joy Shaneline. Clayton Dudley Shaw. Haley Alexis Cylon. Isaiah Daniel Jean Simon, magna cum laude. Kelly Sinkovich, summa cum laude. Yuri Joe Green Downs. Brandon Deshawn Smith, magna cum laude. Kylie Jennifer Smith, summa cum laude. Brianna Lee Smith, Spence, magna cum laude. Amber Rose Stansfield, summa cum laude. Ethan Uriah Steffes, magna cum laude. Latanya Stone. Danielle Elizabeth Streeter, cum laude. Brandy Elizabeth Taylor. Sean Robert Tachi. Cassandra Lynn Tolojeski, Honor Scholar, magna cum laude. Jennifer Temechko, summa cum laude. Brooke Tompkins, cum laude. Corinne R. Tricolo, cum laude. Amy Rose Troy, magna cum laude. Kadasha Tyler. Lauren Marie Van Nostrand, cum laude. Angel Jalina Hasela Vargas, honor scholar, magna cum laude. Joaquin Vasquez Jr. Jasmine Jacqueline Vega. Megan Jean Weber, summa cum laude. John Michael Winters, magna cum laude. Courtney Elizabeth Robel. Aaron J. Yeager. I would now like to present the Associates in Science candidates. Gavin William Anderson. Sandy Dominguez, magna cum laude. Litza Torres de Jesus, magna cum laude. Madeline Santana, magna cum laude. Emily Seward, summa cum laude. Heather L. Zaruda, magna cum laude. Graduates, please stand if you are able. From the right to the left. This is a century-old tradition signifying the earning of a degree. Please be seated. You did it. Congratulations again. It's wonderful to see so many of you here today. I'm sure your family and friends supported you along the way. At this time, I would like to ask all family members and friends to please stand and be recognized. Along with your family and friends, your Keystone College faculty and staff members guided and supported you. Will the faculty and staff of Keystone College please stand and be recognized? I also want to thank the Keystone College Commencement Committee for making today's event such a success. Part of that committee is our next speaker for today. It's my pleasure to introduce our final speaker for today from the class of 2004, Elena O'Connor. Elena is the president of our Alumni Association Board and the Director of Administrative Services. Elena?
Thank you, Dr. Basu. Everybody hear me okay? All right, great. So my speech today to you all was going to start out with a reference to the field and a full circle moment, but any PA weather is finicky, so I guess I'm going to go a little off script. Sorry, Shirley. So here goes. Don't be afraid to improvise. So many times in life, we wait for that perfect scripted moment, and we miss out on the opportunity to advance, create, or chart a new path that could change our trajectory for the better. Learn to watch for cues by paying attention to all the pieces of your surroundings. Listen hard when it's quiet. Sift through the sounds when it's noisy. There's value in both. And remember, most importantly, you're not alone. Wherever you go, wherever path you take, you have over 17,000 Keystone alumni walking with you. You are members of a group who will have your backs now and for the rest of your lives. Use this resource to your advantage. Your Keystone journey as a student may end here, but the connection does not stop at commencement. These are the ties that bind. Reach out. Whether it's to fellow classmates, alumni who had graduated 5 years, 10, 20 years before you, and don't forget about us back here. Your professors, your coaches, the staff members, we're all here to celebrate your accomplishments, listen to you vent, help you network, offer advice. You will never be turned away or forgotten. Now, go out and show the world how great Keystonians are. Welcome to the Alumni Association. We are so happy and proud to have you. Congratulations to the class of 2023.
Thank you, Elena. Please rise if you are able and welcome the chorale at Keystone to the stage as we join them in singing Keystone College's alma mater. The words are found on the back of your program today.
Alma mater, our voices are raised to thee. Of you, alma mater, our praises will ever be. To Keystone College, we give our thanks anew. We go forth and promise to pledge our lives to you. Hail, alma mater, and ever shall be our creed. For you, alma mater, by virtue
go forth and promise to pledge our lives to you.
Please remain standing for the benediction that will be delivered by Reverend Lucas R. Taylor.
Beloved, let us seek the blessings for what is yet to be, the blessings of imagination and insight for the learning in the years to come. As you prepare to take your next steps, may you do so with courage, confidence, and optimism. May you embrace the challenges that lie ahead and approach them with curiosity and creativity. May you continue to learn, to grow, and to evolve. And may you never forget the people and the experiences that have brought you to this exact moment. Now go forth into a world as strong leaders, guiding with intelligence and kindness as inspired thinkers, seeking positive change as dedicated citizens and volunteers, ready to work for justice and act as civil members of our communities. May your experience with Keystone College be the beginning of a journey filled with purpose, fulfillment, and joy. Thank you.
Thank you, Reverend Taylor. Congratulations, graduates. One more round of applause. Keystone College is very proud of you and your accomplishments. We wish you continued success and hope you think fondly of your time at Keystone. We also hope to see you at homecoming on October 7th. Please remain standing while the stage party, faculty, and students exit. This is the end of the commencement program. Thank you.